Hello everyone, welcome back to another online English class. I am teacher Lorena and today we're gonna check some reading, okay, of what we were doing last time. So let's start checking it, okay? As you remember, we were checking page 78 of our books with the topics of last class. And now we're gonna continue with that. Okay, if you remember, we were checking this topic. It was about graffiti, okay? Do you remember last page when a couple of friends were talking about what happened to their front page, like the wall on the street, and they were like graffitiing it? So yeah, and here we have a little bit about the graffiti. What is it? Um, how can you know if it's art or not, okay? And we have some opinions of people around the world, okay? So in this part, we're going to check the graffiti. And it says, graffiti, art or crime? What do you think? Personally, I think it depends. Maybe it can be art if the person or the owner of the house agrees to like paint outside, and if not, it's a crime, okay? So it says, graffiti is a name given to pictures and words sprayed on any surface of public or private property, such as walls, trains, and monuments. Graffiti artists are also known as boomers, graphers, taggers, and writers. The most common form of graffiti is a tag, which is a graffiti artist's signature. What do you think? Is it an art or a crime? And we have some opinions from people that I am also going to read. First, we have Maya USA. The people who do it are called graffiti artists, so it must be art. The government should pay graffiti artists to make unattractive places beautiful. Then we have Chris from SA. It can be art, it's ugly. And cities spend a lot of money to clean up graffiti. It costs us all. Then we have Janine from Canada. Graffitiers practice their art in public places, which must be illegal. If graphers were put in jail, they might stop doing it. Then we have Marco from Mexico. It can be a crime because no one gets hurt and nothing is stolen. Go after the real criminals instead. Then we have Milton from Brazil. Graphers work at night because they don't want to be seen. Even they know it's wrong, so it must be a crime. Then we have Lola from USA. What about tagging? That is an art. Gangs tag to identify themselves. It's ugly and it's dangerous. And finally, we have Jürgen from Germany. For some young people, graffiti is the only way to express themselves. It's a kind of therapy. There should be special areas for writers to do their art. Now, let's think that you go somewhere and you find this graffiti. What do you think? You can, we're also going to talk about this on the Zoom class, okay? So, in my opinion, I think this is like nonsense because they are not expressing something interesting. okay? So that is my opinion. They are not like reflecting anything positive for anyone. They are just like letters and everything. Just in here in the middle, I don't know if you can see that in here, it says change the world. It would be like a positive message, but look at everything around it. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Also, if we go to this, or on the other hand, we have this picture or this like graffiti. It's like art and it expresses something, but we don't know if they got the permission. I mean, this is more about permission. If you have the permission to do this on a wall, it's excellent. And because, I mean, it makes sense. You can like give the meaning that you want and it's good, okay? It has colors and like a hat or something. Maybe that means someone for something to someone, okay? Then we have this one. This, I think, is like creative because they are like people or something that it's like looking through the wall. So I think that it's also art. And finally, we have this one. Do you think this is art or not really? Because I mean, they are like a lot of shapes and a lot of things, and you can like feel something when you watch at this graffiti. So it's an enormous difference between this graffiti and this graffiti, okay? It's like a huge difference. So I think it depends on what is the real purpose of like the graffitis, okay? So now let's go back to our book. And in here we have, read the web forum quickly. Are they opinions for or against? For, it's that they are with the opinion, and against that they are not like really feeling it, okay? So, who thinks graffitiers should be put in prison? Do you know? Excellent. The person who thinks that is Janine, okay? Why? Because if we go in here, it says, if graffitiers were put in jail, they might stop doing it. So yeah, in here, we have to say Janine. Okay? So then we have number 2, that graffiti is a therapeutic. Yeah, in this case is Jürgen. Because it's in here, you can say that it's kind of a therapy, so yeah. Then, graffiti wastes public money. If you don't know, you can go back to the text. And number 3, as you know, is Chris, okay? Because he says that that is like a waste of money because they have to paint again and it's like pretty bad. Graffiters make a city look good. Excellent. It was Maya. Number 5. Graffiters know they are criminals. That was Milton. Excellent, because he says that they do it at night. So that is why he thinks that they know that they are wrong. And finally, graffiti is done by gangs. And Yes, the correct answer is Lola. So, excellent. I think we're gonna finish with this. We're gonna have like a discussion talking about this on the class because we're gonna do a little bit of speaking, and I want you please to tell me, are you for or against the criminal gangs? Okay. Thank you for watching the video. I'm gonna see you in a couple of minutes in the Zoom class, and don't forget to write this on the Zoom class, on the Zoom chat, if you want extra decimals, okay? So I'm gonna see you in a couple of minutes. Don't forget to take your notes, take care, and goodbye everyone.